Good afternoon. It's Tech Tuesday. You're watching Ask a Tech.
My name is Alex, and we are live at our customer service lab at Plant 39 in Southland, Indiana. And I'm here with our LCI service technician, Paul.
Hello.
Paul, how is your rainy Tuesday going?
It's dreary, chilly. It's kind of warm, unseasonably weird for this time of year, but lots of rain, very wet.
No. You're in northern Indiana. We're all thankful that it's not snow.
Yes, this could be a lot worse.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been with LCI?
I've been here for just a little over 2 years.
Okay. What division do you work in? What do you do here?
I'm a supervisor for the interiors team.
Okay. So we were talking about this earlier. The interiors, it's not necessarily an interior object that you would have inside your RV. You have a lot of different categories that you work with, a lot of different umbrellas that kind of go below it. So
Yes.
What are all of those? What does that all entail?
Trifolds, rocker recliners, theater seats, bunk mats, mattresses, driver passenger seats for like your motorized RVs, dinettes, quite a bit.
It's a big list.
Anything soft, cushy furniture wise, yeah.
Okay, cool. So you know about all of it.
Yes.
Cool. What is your favorite part about being on the LCI team?
I love the daily challenge. I do. It's getting the question from the customer. They don't. Looking for the answer, diving in deep and digging and finding the correct answer and resolving it for the customer. I love doing that.
Cool. Let's go ahead and tell them what our topic is today. If your position wasn't any indication, what are we talking about?
Talking about anything furniture related inside your RV. Reiterate again. Trifolds, mattresses, theater seating, rocker recliners. Yeah.
Cool. Now is the time to talk about Thomas Paine.
Yes. Thomas
People have
Paine.
been wondering.
Yes.
Cool. Well, if you have not ever tuned in with us before, I'm going to ask Paul a list of questions that he has come across before here in the customer service lab. If you are tuning in live with us, feel free to leave your comments and questions below, and we actually are going to be answering those live, which makes it a little fun for us.
Oh, yeah.
So Paul's going to do the best that he can, and we're just going to dive right in.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Will my furniture fit through a 26-inch RV door?
Yes, most of our furniture will fit through a 26, 28, 30-inch door. Some of our trifolds do get a little bit on the long side as far as 70-inch, 80-inch, and it can make it a little bit challenging to get through the door. Really depending on the layout and floor plan of your coach. If you've got cabinets in the way or a center island, it can make it a little difficult. We have seen where dealers, if you cannot get something through a door, if you have a larger window, you may have to remove the window and take the furniture through the window. But most of our furniture will fit through a 26-inch door.
Okay, is 26-inch the common measurements for that?
26, 28 are your more common ones.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no set standard size, I would say, but 26 and 28 are pretty common size.
Okay, so unless you've got like serious challenges in the way, like you were saying, an island or a cabinet, something huge like that that's in the way, you shouldn't have any problems.
Correct.
Okay. Is there any assembly required on LCA furniture?
Some minor assembly might be required. The trifold hide-a-beds, they come with like the feet uninstalled, so you'll have to put the feet in place. Usually just a couple of long wood screws that go through, and like you're seeing like what we're sitting in right here. This is a modular, so your recliners are will separate from the center console, so they'll come in individual pieces, and the seat backs unclip, and they're usually shipped laying down over the seat part.
Okay.
But they push and click into place. There's clips that everything lines up and locks into place. But there's minor, if not hardly any assembly with our furniture.
So it's not going to look like you just ordered something from IKEA?
Yeah, no IKEA furniture.
Okay,
no.
You're not going to spend hours putting these things together.
Correct.
Good deal. How do you replace a parachute pole handle release cable?
Pole handle release is pretty self-explanatory. You will have to take the seat backs off, turn the recliner over so you have access to the other side. The cable itself will be fed through on the side over here, just on our manual recliners. And you'll see it going through, and it'll be attached with staples on the wood frame on the underside of the recliner.
Okay.
there's a S clip that kind of holds onto the release mechanism that helps, that allows it to recline. You just pretty much have to undo the S clip on the mechanism, undo the staples, and it's free. And then you can mount the new one back in place the same way the old one was. There's also some instructions on our website at customer service at lci1.com. We have instructions on how to replace it, and if you are unsure, don't hesitate to contact your service center or dealer. They'll be able to help you.
Easy enough. How should I clean my furniture? That's probably something that a lot of people are wondering, actually.
Yeah, we do get asked that question quite frequently. We only recommend mild soap and water. Just get a bucket with some warm water, a little mild dish soap. Get your rags, wipe everything down, and keep a clean, dry rag with you and dry it in the process.
Okay.
The use of like any protectants or vinyl cleaners or anything like that, harsh chemicals like Windex or anything is definitely not recommended, and it will deteriorate the material.
Okay, so you don't need to go out and spend a ton of money buying all of these products. It's likely something that you've just already got at home.
Just your Dawn dish soap and some water.
Okay. Where can I find the tags on my furniture that contain part number, info, and descriptions?
Yeah, that any IDing process that we get from a customer, we definitely need those tags, being the different variety and the wide variety of selection of furniture that we have. So those tags can be located mainly on the recliners. If you recline them out on the back side of the footrests, it'll be kind of stapled into the wood there. Also, if you pull the chairs back, there's a little flap in the back that opens up. You open that up and the tag should be inside there as well.
Yep, we flipped this one before we started the video. It took about 5 seconds to find. It was really easy to locate right under that fabric flap.
Yep.
What kind of material is used on our furniture?
It's a polyvinyl blend. It's not a true leather. It's a polyvinyl blend of material. That's why just the mild soap and water cleaning it.
Easy care.
Yep.
How do I safely remove the plastic Thomas Paine covers on the footrest of my theater seating? So when someone orders this and then get it at home, how do they unravel that?
Yeah, it's a nice little decorative protection that they put on the footrest, and a lot of customers usually do hesitate before taking them off and contact us and ask the question. It's pretty simple. You just got to get the backside of your hand in between the plastic and the vinyl and kind of give it some slack and pull it up a little bit, and then take your scissors and carefully cut that plastic off of there. There is instructions on our website under the customer service section of our website on how to do that. But you just got to make sure that you don't nick the vinyl with your scissors or anything. I wouldn't go at it with a knife or anything like that.
Probably wouldn't get excited and attack it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
So just take it slow, let it feel it. You'll get there.
Yep, for sure.
Awesome. What parts are replaceable on my furniture, and does it require a service center or a dealer to repair?
Well, as far as the replaceable parts, most of what's replaceable, like on our Thomas Paine furniture, like your power cup holder remotes, the control box, the power cord, the standard cup holders, the feet, those things, the actuator motors for the power recline, the lights, those things can be replaced. If you need just an arm on a recliner or just a seat back, or just a seat or a footrest or something like that, those we don't part out. Usually it's just best to just buy the whole thing replaced. And as far as if you need a service center or dealer, that really depends on your capabilities and what you feel comfortable in doing. Most service centers and dealers are good with, they know how to get these parts and components replaced and how to diagnose and which one is your issue. But really it just depends on your capabilities and what you feel comfortable in doing and working on. But like I said, most of the small pieces and components of our furniture is replaceable. Just not like I said, arms, back, stuff like that. We kind of went away from that. But if you have any questions, you can always ask us too.
Cool. Lastly, can you upgrade a manual theater seating to have the power recliner, the heat, the lights, all that fun stuff? I don't know if you can see, but we're sitting on one of the nicer models. It has the lights, open and close, massage the heats. So it's got a ton of bells and whistles.
Correct.
Can you just take your older model and upgrade it on your own?
Yeah, we don't advise on that because it goes past the original design of the piece of furniture, and we don't have a kit per se where you'd be able to kind of alter the original design to add those features in.
Okay, so we don't really recommend it.
No, not at all.
Okay. I think that is all that we have right now. We don't have any live questions. So thank you, Paul, for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Answering all of these. Thanks for everyone that's watching. If you do have a question and you weren't able to tune in live with us, just leave that in the comment section or get a hold of the customer service lab. We will not leave you hanging. We'll definitely make sure to take care of those. If someone doesn't want to bring up their case on the web for everyone to see, how can they get a hold of the customer service lab?
You can call us at 574-537-8900. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. Or you can email us at customerservice@lci1.com, and your case will get handed out to the proper team, and we'll handle it in efficient time for you.
Yep, everyone's really quick. You guys are all wonderful and super helpful. So don't hesitate to reach out to them as well if you can't get to us through Facebook or you're not comfortable doing so. If you do have a topic that you want to see us talk about in the future, we have a little B-hub here of techs ready to tackle those questions. So definitely leave us with your topics. We want to give you guys videos that you want to see. We've got a lot of exciting things to come this year, so definitely stay tuned and enjoy the rest of your Tech Tuesday.